Next on HBO.
And Lonely Woman Didn't Know Wasn't Called For, who has never had a real relationship. Drew Barrymore stars in Never Been Kissed.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
A romance woman and an overweight rage mother takes both to the rate each other. Meryl Streep and Roseanne Barr star in She Devil.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
Do the drug abuse in School and Crime Who Committed to Save the Students. Morgan Freeman stars in Lean on Me.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
A new movie every Saturday night. A slacker man found a lonely boy for less mother. Adam Sandler stars in Big Daddy.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
The Joneses discovers the along Austria, and he's arrived. Harrison Ford and Sean Connery, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
An insurance investigator is looking into a stolen Rembrandt painting. Suspects that accomplish thief. Sean Connery and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Entrapment.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
Clint Eastwood heads up with Bernadette Peters as the car diving and bounty hunter after has inadvertently taken pink Cadillac.
Next on HBO.
New movie every Saturday night. His life has all the trappings, but he's just feeling trapped. Kevin Spacey and Annette Bening, American Beauty.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
Day-old pork has never seemed so appealing as the teens from Angel Beach High make their triumphant return. Porky's 2, the next day.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
He may not be able to make sense of a lot of things, but he sure can play a mean game of blackjack. Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise, Rain Man.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
A boy forms with a killer whale he may take from other side, after the discover to the life, and takes more to another whale, Free Willy.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
You haven't seen This Kid Got to Be Home Alone-ness, and the two strangers involved for breaking the house, Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
Go behind the scenes for the new movie of the action film directed by Andrei Bartkowiak, starring Jet Li, The Making of Romeo Must Die.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
Those mighty Ducks are back and ready to hit the ice, but before they can claim victory, they must beat the champs from Iceland, D2, the Mighty Ducks.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
Emerald City, it's a great place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there. Television's most hard-hitting drama, the HBO original series, Oz.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
Sarah Polly, Taye Diggs, and Katie Holmes co-star in this edgy cautionary tale of youth, drugs, sex, and recklessness. Get ready, get set, go.
Next on HBO. Next on HBO.
It's a virtual reality murder mystery. Craig Bierko, Armin Mueller-Stahl, Gretchen Mol, and Vincent D'Onofrio. The 13th Floor.
Next on HBO.